once upon a time, somewhere,
somewhere in Ghana.
I was like, babe, and then I feel I'm in the mood.
Okay.
And the only thing that he could say, epe sex to do.
Oh, better.
And because
Better
of
have scored
this,
that.
and because yes, because I was traumatized.
Okay.
And it reached a point in the relationship, even if I wanted, I was not asking.
And you're welcome to another episode of Girls Arena on One King Multimedia. This show is brought to you by One King Mineral Water for Royals, and also OK Royal Hair Oil, organic oil, papa for men and women. And my makeup is done beautifully by AK Elegance. You can find her at new site just close to the Lower Prioral Bank. You can call her on 050 2412 131 or 054 7845 327. You know, on this show, we go deep into everything to give you all the knowledge, the education, the solution to your love, your sex, and your relationship. My name is Miss Brown, and I'm doing this today with my beautiful ladies. Today, you're going to see new faces on Girls Arena. Today's episode, it's another intense yet sensual one that you have to brace yourself. We're going to give you all the insight, every single thing you need to know about yourself. And this is especially for the women. Today, our topic is going to be the importance of female orgasm. Embrace that's your sexuality. We'll talk about female orgasm. So right there, please like, share, comment, give us your opinion. Anything you want to say about this, something new you've learned, something you would want to share with us, and we'll also learn from it. Like, share, comment on all our social media platforms, Girls Arena, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. In the studios is my beautiful women, but before I introduce them to you, we'll come back. Welcome back to the studios of Girls Arena. And I told you there are new faces on this episode. To my far left, I have Lady One. Hi.
Hi.
How are you, beautiful?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm good. And to my immediate left, I have Miss Day. Zay. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. I can see you guys are beautiful today. Today, these women would help me come and give you every insight about the importance of female orgasm. Let's delve right into it. I'll start with you, Miss Lady One. I want to know something. What is orgasm even in the first place? Why are you laughing?
Hello to everyone. It's nothing. Just
okay.
that, well,
I wouldn't want to say. You, eh?
I wouldn't want to say anything. But well, talking of orgasm itself, I would say it's a complex physiological and psychological stimulation of sexuality or having intercourse with someone, and then typically it's characterized by intense stimulation, and then just to release some tension
out of the system.
Yes,
I see.
And then I would want to say this. Majority of us women, they don't even know what they call orgasm.
Yeah, me self, I don't know.
I can boldly say that we have some women that they were once married or having partners. They are even in their graves, and they never had that feeling, that kind of feeling. Talking of orgasm. Yes, I'm telling you. Because if you don't get the right partner, you would never get that feeling. And trust me. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You understand?
I understand.
And then, I just don't want to.
Oh, you hold your horses.
Yeah.
Miss Daly,
Yeah.
in your own views, what do you understand orgasm to be?
To me, first of all, it's a pleasure.
Okay.
It's a pleasure that when a man and a woman meet, you produce that out of your system.
Okay.
It's a way or it's a form that helps women, our well-being,
Okay.
in all aspects of life, whether emotionally or physically.
I see.
Yeah, so it's a very necessity thing that every lady or a woman needs to experience that.
Please brace yourself. Today, it's going to be another thing altogether here. These women will give you everything you need. Lady one,
Yes.
is orgasm even important?
Yes, of course.
What is the importance of female orgasm in the first place?
Wow. It is important because,
Okay.
you know, this kind of feeling, assuming if you are to get it, let's say,
You get to heaven.
you get it, yeah, you feel like you are in heaven on earth, actually.
Oh.
Yes, you feel like you are in heaven on earth. And then I would say, you know, we have the physical aspect of it, and then we have the emotional aspect of it. You understand?
Okay.
So when you come to the physical one, it's like it releases pain, and then tension,
Okay.
and then it boosts your confidence level.
Okay.
Assuming you have a partner that understands you, that can make you feel good in bed.
And
then- Oh,
You're giving me all the info. You're making me feel some way.
Sound logology.
Hey, this is serious.
It's actually important because when you have it, you feel okay. It boosts your confidence level, as I said earlier,
Okay.
and then it makes you look happy. Even let's say you had it last night, maybe 4 a.m. you had quick one, and then you were able to reach your orgasm. The next morning,
like
see
this
the
morning,
kind
I'll
of
be
happiness.
smiling and then be energetic.
You know, right? So
Mumbo.
you'll see the kind of happiness that is in your face. At
Okay.
times, there is something you can't cheat nature. It's natural.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Something comes out naturally. So if you're with a partner that can even let you get that kind of orgasm, or that can make you get there, it's like always your mood will be somewhere. Because you're natural. There are some things that, as I said, it comes out
Naturally.
So when you get it, you're good to go.
Okay.
What did I say?
Okay. Miss Dede, Lady One has actually given us the physical benefit of it. I want to know the emotional or the psychological benefit of it.
For me, me papa.
Okay.
So, me papa, because
It's good. It's good.
it's something that helps emotionally. Emotionally, in Ukraino, I want our partner. No,
Okay.
you get that
Connection.
yes,
Connection.
and that trust. Because I quite remember you can have sex, and there are some things you are not even willing to talk about.
You talk about them.
You talk
Oh, no,
about
sign
it
the
there.
check. No. I see.
You know, it helps emotionally
Okay.
to get to that point with your
Okay,
partner.
okay.
And it's also a mood enhancer.
Okay.
Today, Lady One again, no. You could see that times no was the parents, no. Na power so pra no read day, no roton, no read. Oh yes, Kebio.
It was
No.
something that had happened.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think happiness is something that each and everybody is willing to embrace.
Okay.
So emotionally, no, and it gives you that self-esteem.
Okay. I have a challenge with something.
Okay.
You see, our society and the cultural background that we have as Ghanaians, could it be something that deter women from even going through this orgasm thing when it comes to their relationship or with their partners? Lady One.
Oh, yes, one way or the other, depending on the type of your partner.
Okay.
You know, we have some people, you know, I've been telling my friends that before you go into a relationship,
Know
before
who you are
you
dealing with.
be like, I want to settle down with this person, both of you should be friends.
Okay.
And there's someone being your friend, you feel openly sharing everything. I mean, everything. You know, in this thing, orgasm, if you don't have someone that understands you, and then someone that is not selfish. You know, some of the guys, they are very selfish.
Yeah, they just
Because-
want to come and then they are good to go.
Yes. They always think about themselves. They wouldn't care whether you okay or not. And then let me tell you something. When you had sex, we have sex and we have love making. I don't know if you know the
there's
difference.
two different things, and people don't know that.
Yes. When you have it and then you, assuming you didn't reach your orgasm or something like that, my dear, it pains, it kills your soul, and then it changes your mood too. And then at times you can even, you can be frustrated.
When you don't get orgasm.
I'm telling you.
Is it that
Because
serious? Hey,
you understand?
I see.
Because it's within you. And you didn't get it. And then diving into the society, this thing, you know, I would say religion is part.
Okay.
And then the culture, and then as in where you coming from.
It can stop someone from even thinking of orgasm.
Yes, they feel shy of communicating. You know, communication is the key, you understand? So we have some people, let me give you the story. You know, HIV like this.
Yeah.
Me, we are into, let's say, traveling and all
Around.
this thing. And then at times, when you do medicals,
Okay.
you will realize that those people, that when you see them, you will least expect that these people can, you know,
Do these
jumping
kind
from
of
here
things.
to that and then other stuff,
They're the ones that are doing it.
having the HIV.
I see.
Simply because, that they feel shy to go to the, let's say, the drugstore and be
go
like,
and
I want to
talk
get
about it.
condom.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So because of that, he or she would rather go in raw. You understand? Because they feel shy. Say, "Ebi economy kushia will be a then any partner beka or beka say they will think that I'm a bad girl and other stuff." So there are some perceptions that some of us ladies and we have that is not helping. And then the culture in where you are from, at times it's difficult to pull them out from there.
Okay.
If they are not willing to
Come out of it,
adapt some new things, they are not willing to learn. They just want to be at where they are. It's difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
Because my culture, my chrome there, they don't even want to talk about the sex itself.
To talk of orgasm in the first place.
They can't even be
Talk about it.
Such people, they can't even, when they are even in the mood, it's difficult for them to even let the partner get to know that I'm in the mood. Because of very say, or your band, was saying those kind of things. So at times, hypocrisy.
Okay.
And they will deep down them, it's like they want it, but how to communicate? Because they are trying to live their life to please people. Meanwhile, you are killing yourself slowly.
Okay.
You understand?
So this is what we're going to do. We want to know the taboos or the stigmas by sharing our personal experiences to women out there that would want to engage in sex, but they want to be satisfied.
Yeah.
And then do this through communication. I start with myself. I am someone that if I should have sex and I don't get orgasm, then if you didn't even do it, it would have been better for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
It would have been better for me. And let's not forget the fact that it's not only sex that can give you orgasm.
No.
We'll get there when we have together.
We even have types of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
We'll get into that. But before that, you see, when you have a partner, just as Lady One said that you can talk to, you can openly speak about things to. I would want to talk to you, tell you how and where to touch on my body.
Yeah.
That will get me to where I want to go.
Yeah.
And our last episode, we spoke about foreplay.
Okay.
I feel foreplay comes in play when we have to do orgasm, when we have to achieve orgasm. So if you know your partner's body very well, this is where the women are supposed to speak to their men or their partners that somehow, when you touch me at this place, when you hold me this way, this is what will happen to me. So I want to know our personal experience about this. How you would advise someone out there through your personal experience, or how you want your orgasm to be achieved with your partner, Dede.
I personally, I think sometimes trauma is one of them.
Okay.
Because once upon a time, somewhere
Somewhere in Ghana.
I was like, babe, I feel I'm in the mood.
Okay.
And the only thing that he could say, epe sex to do.
Oh. Better.
And because
Better,
of
I've scored
this,
that.
and because yes, because I was traumatized.
Okay.
And it reached a point in the relationship, even if I wanted, I was not asking.
Okay. That's bad.
That is bad. Until I got myself enlightened. I read about it.
Okay.
I watched videos about it. I was like, this is not bad. This
I
is
can
something,
even do it myself.
Yeah, this is something part of us. It's natural. So why should I let anybody deprive me of it? Sometimes being with somebody as partners, I think there should be a safe space
In that relationship.
Where you can communicate with your partner. There are some partners out there, or some guys or men out there, they are not willing to learn one.
Oh, baby. There are a lot of men out there who don't like learning. Not like they are not willing.
Yeah.
They do not like learning, like at all. They don't even want you to tell them how you want things to be done.
So the moment you go and speak it out, there is shame, there is embarrassment, and you feel like, hey, girl, what I say you? Not today. Even before I met her, she's doing a whole lot of things. That is why she's able to know this and that and that. Okay. But mind you, there are so many ways to get knowledge about these things.
Oh, yes.
There is counseling, there is therapy, there are books, there are videos.
There are movies, there are porn and all that.
You understand? So first, there should be a space that you and your partner, you feel safe to talk about everything.
Okay.
So to me, communication is very, very, very important.
Lady One, do you agree to open communication being very important when it comes to orgasm with a partner?
Oh, yes. I think I even said that earlier on. That before everything can be on point, both of you need to be openly communicate to each other, you understand?
Okay.
And then he made mention of like the guys are not willing to learn. I said it earlier that some guys are soft
fish,
you understand?
Yeah.
Because they don't care whether
you're okay or
not. So such people, when you're dealing with them, it's very difficult. You understand? And then some people, they feel so big that when you try teaching them that
they'll not even listen.
My sister just said that, and it's like the boyfriend was like, "You love sex too much."
But what is better than sex aside money?
At that very moment, work on the spirit. You understand?
Yeah, I've even turned the person off.
Yeah.
Yes, because that vim that she was coming out with would just die instantly. Yeah. Even if she wants to open up and do it, it wouldn't be from her heart. You understand? So it's difficult for her to even get to the orgasm. Looking at such man, there's no way you can reach orgasm. I'm telling you the gospel truth, because his is, he has come, and then that's
the end of the story.
He wouldn't even mind whether you're okay or not. He wouldn't even be like, babe, are you okay? What should I do? And then even in the bed, you're communicating with him because he's not going to respond to your communication.
Yeah.
And then for you to communicate, is both of you
doing it together.
Yes, so that things can be clearly open to you people. And then before this thing can happen, at times, we as, let me make it, all of us, as both ladies and men, if you are in a relationship and then you're not ready, you don't have that time to create for yourself, that this time we need to do this together, this time I want to go out, you have to go to a specific place, quiet for you, both of you, because there are some things you will never get time in life unless you create it, you understand? Unless you plan for it. Yeah. Because you'll be like, oh, we have kids, oh, I don't have time.
If you don't create it, you're not going to get the time.
You're not going to get it, because
so let's make sure that we create time for ourselves as couple, and we shouldn't always be involved with my child, my work, my business, my friends. Let's try and make time for our partners. This brings me to the question where I want to find out, should orgasm or lovemaking or sex be done just in the house?
No.
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 Some people squirt. Me, I'm a squitter. So let's just say that if I have to go through orgasm with my partner and we are not home and probably we are out in maybe a club or we've gone even to a gathering with friends and I feel like having my partner and then I am telling him. I have this communication with him that if I have to do my face in a certain way, he knows what I'm talking about. So we get to find maybe a bathroom or a corner that we feel we are safe there. Can this even happen with your mind knowing that the people around dating?
Of course.
Oh,
It's all about the mind. Do you know that sex travel from the mind to...
okay.
It's
To our
mental.
system.
Yeah, it's a mental thing.
Okay.
So the fact, that's why it happens sometimes, excuse me, you see people outside
And doing
in
things.
opening, doing things.
Okay. Okay.
So it's something mental. So far as your mind is channel on it, nothing stop you.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing stop you. Wherever that you are, you can create that space for that.
yourself.
Unless it's too open,
Okay.
where you'll be seen.
At least a safe place
that
is
one is
okay.
wrong.
Lady one, let's
Miss
explore
Brown.
strategies for women to prioritize pleasure in their relationship.
Yeah, you have to.
Let's give them some tips, some strategies in which they can use to have orgasm in their relationship, focusing on self-awareness and communication.
Well, it needs to be prioritized because something that you have at heart, you always go in for. It's like when you draw in your scale of preference, you draw them in order of importance.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And then when you are with your partner, you should make sure that that person feels okay being with you. You understand?
Okay.
You have to be open. Be
About it.
specific about some things that you would want him or her to give you.
Okay.
That makes you feel good at that particular time
Moment.
or moment. You
Okay.
understand? And then you have to forgo some things. You know, it brings this kind of depression and other stuff if you don't.
If you don't get orgasm.
Yes.
Hey.
Let
Yeah,
me
it's
tell
true.
you can go to the workplace
true.
and someone will be fighting you for nothing.
So our bosses,
Yeah,
our
you
female
will-
bosses have been punishing us because they didn't get orgasm in their
Yeah,
home.
you'll be like, what has come over this fellow?
Yeah.
Or this
Oh.
person?
Yeah, it's true.
Nothing. but
now
what that
now when
person
I
is
see a
coming-
woman acting funny, it means she didn't get orgasm.
you know, you can even fall sick.
Wow.
Yes,
That's how far it can go.
I'm telling you. It's like
Wow.
you wouldn't be on yourself.
Wow.
And then it's like you prioritizing it. You need to make it number one. It should be an important thing to you.
To you as a woman.
Yes, you have to be like, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
You understand? You have to, we said it's all about communication. It's
Yeah.
not solely about communication.
Okay.
You should know the type of partner you are having. Be open
About it.
about it.
Okay.
You understand?
Our partners too are becoming problems for us. Sometimes you want to speak about these things. Like Dede said, I want to have you, and you'll be like, you like sex, Dodo. Well, how did you even get to know this?
Look.
Well, who is sleeping with you? Those kind of comments.
yeah.
They tell you.
No. We have a way of communicating.
Okay.
Before you do something, you should know the person. You understand? You should know as and when to come out with that thing. You understand?
Okay.
It's like you wanting something from your partner. You know as and when to tell him or her.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So if you know that if you open your mouth to say it, that fellow wouldn't be, it would be like maybe what's saying those kind of things. And we have so many ways to kill a cat, you understand?
Oh, please
At
teach us.
times,
Please teach us.
it's about, we have the verbal communication
Okay.
and the non-verbal communication.
Okay.
The verbal communication is about you telling
The
the
man.
fellow, as she said earlier.
Yeah.
And the non-verbal one is like, it comes
You
in so
creating
many
an
ways.
atmosphere for
just
it.
for him to know that you are in the mood.
Okay.
At times, you can massage the fellow.
Eish.
You can kiss the fellow.
Eish,
You can
eish,
cuddle the
eish.
fellow. You can even hold
People are
hands. You
enjoying it.
understand?
Yeah, it's
You can
true.
even hold hands with that person. And then there are some things we don't say it because it's like the touch is so. I can touch, if I'm a man, I can touch her in some way. She wouldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
But we have a way of
Touching
touching someone
someone.
that you even be like, this person is
It's trying to
good or
say
yeah,
something to me.
you.
Yeah.
So I tell you, it's not always about you pouring everything out.
By saying it verbally.
no.
Okay. So Dede, let me know about your strategies that you would want to give women who want to prioritize orgasm or sexual pleasure in their relationship. Our focus is the self-awareness and the open communication to our
Sometimes you
partners.
just need to create an atmosphere for it.
Okay.
As she was saying. That is why we should try to be sexy enough. Get some lingerie, smell good. You understand? And I think
understand.
you being playful.
Okay.
It can even be during the day whilst he's at work. You start to text him,
Okay.
this naughty text. So already, before he
You're
comes,
gingering him.
You know that tonight be tonight.
Hey,
You understand?
I understand.
So doing all these things help the man to channel, because sometimes our partners are going through a lot of stress and all these things.
Okay.
So him coming to the house and maybe you are ready for him, but
He might not be
mentally he's not
ready.
So during the day lunch break, you send him message, naughty. Even if you are in a take some, some
Trying to,
some pigs.
They're just preparing his mind for you. Okay.
Yes, so that will also help a lot.
Okay.
In doing that.
Do we
aspect.
need professional needs when it comes to orgasm? Seeking professional advice when it comes to orgasm. Is it important to do that, Didi?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is, because sometimes you might use all the strategies and all that you need to do.
Okay.
But nothing is working. When you go to the prophet, like a therapist or a counselor,
A sex therapist or those people.
that is when they sit both you down and explain things to you why. And mind you, one thing about we ladies, our bodies, when we are ovulating, that is when we want more of it, because the body is ready for babies. And that is when our partners don't really get us.
But
You understand?
this ovulating thing, it's another thing altogether. I don't know if every woman out there experiences it, but it is that point or that time is when you yearn for sex, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And this is when you would want to go through every extent, like you want to do everything.
Yeah,
you see how my legs are shaking? So, hey, let me put this out there. It takes a woman 2 to 20 minutes on an average to climax during foreplay. Yeah. And also, an average female orgasm lasts between 2 seconds to 2 minutes. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And I learned or read somewhere that doggy style is actually the most stimulating position. Oh, why laugh? Why laugh?
I like the sound of that.
The doggy position is actually the most stimulating position when it comes to vaginal and clitoris thing coming together during sex.
I think it's one of the types of orgasm.
So we're going to go into the types of orgasm and learn that it is not only penetration that has to get you orgasm. But before that, I want to give you these tips. For my women that have gone through surgery, that they have done CS to give birth, these are some of the tips for you. Please, the very good position for a woman that has gone through CS to achieve orgasm is cowgirl. Cowgirl, reverse cowgirl. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Cowgirl is when you sit on the man yourself.
Yeah.
This is a way that you can maneuver your way around him that will not hurt your wound. And in that same position, you can turn. That is the reverse cowgirl, or spooning. Spooning position is where the two of you lie side by side. We are doing orgasm. Please don't come for me. This is where the two of you lie side by side. So you'll be in front, the man will be behind you. He can use one of his arm around you and can help you with your breast. And then he will play with your nipples around there. And then there can be a penetration through. So any woman that has gone through CS, these are the best positions for you to go through. Please, if you have not done CS, do the giddy giddy one. That one is different. If you've been here, this is Girls Arena. We've been talking about the importance of female orgasm. And my woman has been giving me some education I didn't even know. Not knowing that female orgasm is very, very important in our life. If you're a woman out there, let us know what you think about your orgasm that you've been having all this while. If you're a man and you have not seen your woman doing or having orgasm, please, you're not doing anything. Probably you're not even doing anything. Like, share, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms. Subscribe to Girls Arena on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this episode of Girls Arena. Stay with us and watch part 2 of this episode.